Hi and welcome back to my channel. I do hope you're enjoying the readings. Keep your comments coming, like and subscribe, and we'll get straight into the reading for Aquarius. Now Aquarius, if you look to the left hand bottom cards there and follow this reading through, I'd like to say you've got two queens on the bottom line there, which feels to me like he's saying there's two sides to you. Now the Queen of Swords relates to you being in control of situations. You like to show your authority, but you can talk on a lot of topics here, but you like to be in control and in charge. So you're very intellectual and you're up for a discussion at any time, but you'd like to win your discussions. You like to hold that sword up firmly and show that authority, and you know you can do at times. But I'm skipping to the Queen of Wands before I come back to the card in the middle, which is showing the other side of you, which is very nurturing, very loving and very giving. Although the Queen of Swords relates to, she's not very motherly at times, the Queen of Wands is. So you've got two sides to you, so you can show and reflect them at both sides. So you can be a very loving mum, but you can also be a very one that don't want to know also. I don't mean that, it won't apply to all Aquarians, by the way. But I would just say that the feeling is that we're showing two sides of us, because the Queen of Pentacles loves to nurture and share, and she's got a very perfectionist side to her, so she likes everything done properly. So that's you, so you can reflect two sides to you coming out here. The card in the middle gives you the opportunities. The golden card is the Three of Wands. Now the Three of Wands relates to a new opportunity coming up. Now this is going to give you opportunities to move forward, but you're not sure whether you want to take these opportunities or not. And it's not too late to turn back if you don't feel you want to go on this journey. But it is going to present itself and it is going to give you opportunities. So you'll be facing your own swords here, your own decisions. So you're going to be, one hand you're going to be looking at being firm and solid and lecturing, and the other side of you feels like it needs to be at home, nurturing and loving. So you're going to be torn between when to go forward and not, but that'll be a decision you have to make. I can see that you're heavily burdened down there by all the 10 of Wands that you're carrying. A lot of these can be past burdens, but you keep on carrying them around with you. Sometimes lift your head up and put these burdens down, because they can be weighing very, very heavily on you. But again, it's time to do that. It's time to think, well, you know, if I lift my head up, this heavy load won't be half as heavy because somebody will help me carry it. And there's always somebody there for you to help you carry your load along this road. You're not sleeping right good. You can see that you're restless there. So you can be up and down and got a few worries coming in. So don't be carrying these worries too much to heart, because I feel that's what I needed to say to you, because you feel sometimes like, oh, my head's spinning here, I've got so much to do. But this is the two sides to you again. You know, the wanting to do everything perfect but can't, and the other side that's battling away with you here. They said, oh, I'll just do this and this will be right. But again, it's about being split in two. I do see financials you'll gain, and the Ace of Pentacles brings your new money into your hands. So expect some unexpected cash, but it's solid and firm within your hands there and in your grip. So you're going to have money to do the things that you want to do there, and rightly so, you've worked hard to get where you are. But I expect this is unexpected cash, so it can come in the form of windfall, or it can come in the form of a bonus, but it's definitely new money in your hand, and it's structured there very solid. I see the Death card in for you there, but again, I want to come to pass. You've had passings in the past, and I don't feel too long ago, but it's about getting over these difficult times. I feel like the card is saying end things and beginning of new. Not deaths in physical deaths, but deaths in shutting doors down and opening new avenues. But it's very difficult for you to decide which way you want to go at this moment in time. I can see that, because I want you to just reflect on your tower at the back there, the card that's showing you clearing and sorting things out. So you're clearing and sorting things out in a lot of areas. I feel like it's work and home, this, that you've got a lot to do and it's weighing very heavy on you. But you've always got to, you know, lift your towers up there. Look, it kind of crumbles sometimes. So you've got to be firm and solid with what you want and the decisions you're making. So pour some things out. You've got the Star there. Don't be afraid to pour things out on others, but sometimes you'll hold yourself back, and then when you're ready to let go, you will, and everything comes pouring out. But that's what you'll do. You do that. You are Aquarius. You like to pour things out anyway. So although, like I said, you may hold them in, you might have a few nightmares over them, But then again, you've got to let them go, and this is what you're doing about the death card, letting things go. You do have a very stubborn emperor at the side of you, so that can relate to a male that can be very stubborn, or a female that can be very stubborn, whichever you're listening here. But what I want to say to you at this point in time is that this won't apply to every Aquarius, but take out of it what you can, those who are listening to this, and leave the rest behind. It is for entertainment purposes anyway, so just run with what resonates with you. But it's about clearing and sorting out 2 ways, sort things out you don't need around you anymore, but also make sure that you built your foundations relationship-wise on solid and firm foundations. Now I feel the King of Swords is also coming for you there. Now the King of Swords, he relates to, again, authority. So it's kind of getting very, very tough times there where you're both placing your king and your queen there. So if it's a relationship there, you're both battling for authority. So you could see that, you know, your discussions and things you'll have together, you'll enjoy discussions and you enjoy discussions with others, but you're definitely putting up your sword there and you're not frightened to say what you think and you're laying down your authority. But it also can relate to documents you have to sign and papers you're going to be going through. So it can be coming with legal papers also. But it definitely relates to authority figure. And he's a good king to have anyway if you want to go to advice. So people could come to you for advice as well. And you're always there to listen and you help other people that needs a little bit of guidance around them. Again, another king that comes for you. You've got the King of Wands. Now, again, a very good head. It's a good lecturing head is this, you know. You can find that the young ones among you, you're very ambitious. You've got charisma there, you've got style, you want to see, you've noticed in what you do. Now you've placed a lot of hard work into your past education wise, and now it's time to reap the rewards that this is going to bring you, because you're going to show what you're capable of, and within the wand it's a work, and it's a good sound card is that. So again, I feel like where work is concerned, there's great opportunities and a very ambitious king here. The Temperance, your flow swings into, so you can see things start to come to you there, flowing in nicely. They're filling your cup for you. But again, I just said the hard work that you've put in there. So you could be going into either, again, like legal matters, signing them contracts, or something where you're going to place your authority on others. As they're filling that cup for you there. You've got to make some choices and you've got to make some decisions that's not going to be easy. I can see where the cups are coming for you there. They're full of ideas, they're full of choices, but sometimes we're spoilt for choice and we have to look at what's good and what's not so good. So don't be dipping in there and thinking you can have all this stuff, because you can't. So take out the good stuff that sits with you and leave the rest behind, because you know sometimes we can be blinded by things that look good and they're not always as good as they appear. So choose very wisely. I see that you've got finances around you and money around you structured there. So again, we've got the Ace of Pentacles on this side showing firm solid foundations. We also have them on the right hand side, future cards, which are showing you there that money is structured around it, and you've you know, as I said, you've already worked hard for what you've got, but you're going to work a lot harder and you're going to bring a lot more money around you, so it brings you stability. You could also be working in finance also, and you're looking into your finances or working where finances are, so this will relate to some of you. The Wheel of Fortune's turning you round. Now it's a karma card to me. We always have to work off our karma, but situations in your life have taken you full circle now, so you're going up and down. Now when you go around it again, don't bring your past with you. Carry on the Wheel of Fortune taking you in another direction. You don't need the past to keep following you around. So keep going in the nice and new direction that he's showing you you're capable of. So make the wise choices. I see that the Knight of Swords is in there, so it's conflict. Now don't go drawing into anybody else's conflict or situations that need sorting. Also with your own hold back, don't charge in. By holding back, it means you'll become the victorious one, because by charging in you can make mistakes. So slow down, get all facts before you go riving in there, wanting to tear everybody's head off. As the card shows you, the Knight charging in. Now just note that, calm down, settle down, and let things just nicely come in a slow pace and not a high pace, so don't get drawn into anybody's arguments. You've got the visitors coming, you can see where the card's showing us love and affection. Now this can be memories that we're sharing also with somebody, so you're going to be sitting down and sharing a few memories, A few tears I feel around here as well in these memories, but also tears of laughter as coming on board as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's a little bit of sharing and caring card, that, but it's only for a short space of time. They don't last very long. So watch for people from your past back in touch, but only for a short fleeting moment. You do have to put your feet firmly to the ground, and you do have to decide what route you want to take, because here comes the crossroads. But like I said, the charging card there is, and don't get into arguments, but that's also saying stay in the middle of anybody else and stay out of it. Let them sort their own routes out. Put your emotions behind you and your feet firmly on the ground. You do get bored easily, but you have an opportunity, an hand of offering coming for you there. That could be an opportunity of work. But again, it's on your cards. Don't ignore it. Look at it. If you don't like it, leave it behind. But the Knight of Cups shows you trotting forward very proudly. And you've got a big celebration upon your cards there. So the 3 brings you the celebration, coming together and celebrating. So, Aquarius, I hope you've enjoyed that. Well, you do note that you've got your tower there. It means clearing out and sorting out and blowing your top off a little bit. But it makes you on solid and firmer foundations. Other than that, I can't see any problems with you. So I will leave that with you, and I will post another video in the next coming week. I hope you've enjoyed that. And if you have, if you please like and subscribe for me, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Till next time.